Hello everyone, and welcome back to RCH Builders. So today I'm trying to do an update video basically. I know I was missing last week. The reason being is because we had Hurricane Helene come through. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Anyways, come through and it knocked out my electricity and my internet. So I didn't have, me and my wife, we had no electricity for about a week and a day, and then our internet was out for about 1 week and 3 or 4 days. So finally got internet, and then then I haven't really had a chance to do any editing of videos since I have got power back on, because me and Tyler have been busy cutting trees off of houses. So that's what we've been doing. The area that I'm in was not one of the worst ones hit. There are multiple ones that weren't hit as bad as, of course, western North Carolina. I do feel for them for sure. Me and my wife had actually removed the 3 trees already that had been in my backyard that probably could have hit our house if the storm had, when the storm came through. We had already removed those a couple years ago. I'm not even sure, my time frame's always off. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago we removed them, which was, I'd say, a good thing. We actually didn't have any fault on our house, but in our neighborhood there were multiple trees that fell. One of the jobs that we had to remove, we removed, it was close to, I'd lost count as we were cutting, but it was something like around 12 trees we removed out of one of my neighbor's yards. It was in his yard, on both his vehicles, and completely crushed them. They're completely totaled. He definitely can't reuse, wouldn't be able to fix them. And then also fell on top of his house. The damage to his house, considering how many trees fell, is kind of very minimal, which is good. It's still livable. I've already repaired his power pole, so he actually has electricity now as well. But we will need to fix his roof. There's actually just a couple spots that's busted fully through, but pretty much the tree scraped the shingles all the way across his roof. So the insurance company will easily pay for a completely new roof, because the integrity of the shingles that are still there is just shot. So just all over the roof. So there's no point in trying to, it costs more to try and patch than it would to redo it. But yeah, so he did that. There were a couple poles down in our neighborhood, but got another tree off another house that was up farther, and that one, even though it was only 1 tree and it was a smaller tree than most of the ones that were down in his yard, the way it landed on the house, it actually took out quite a few of the rafter truss systems. So it actually had a truss system for the rafters, and it took out about 3 or 4 of those. So it was a smaller tree, but the way it hit, the impact was much harder and much worse. So with that being the case on it, they suffered worse than he did as far as the house goes. Cost-wise, he probably did suffer worse because of his 2 vehicles. But that's just unfortunately one of the things. Of course, with doing construction, I did have a generator, so we were able to kind of hook up some things for electricity, but for the most part, we weren't able to use any of the large appliances, and certain other things that have sensitive equipment in them don't like to run off a generator because it's not pure sine wave. But we at least did fare a little better than some other people in the neighborhood who had no generators and were completely out of power for a full week. Also, it was the multiple other houses around the area that we have been looking at as far as getting trees off, getting quotes to people to be able to fix the damage, so that their insurance companies can approve them to be able to get all those repairs done. But that's why I was not able to upload last week. This week I'm probably just going to not really edit this video so much. It's just a talking video anyway, just an update thing. So not really probably going to take any time editing it really, except for maybe adding the little thing at the end, of course, you know, just that pretty much. But otherwise, that way I can throw it up really quickly. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I'm trying to just do this video real quick to at least give you an update, and then I should be able to edit and get you the video out for next week. It's mostly ready now. I worked on it some yesterday, but it's the one that would be for the house flip number 1, which I've been trying to do one a month, and I'll have that up for next week. Probably with the way the weather's starting to get colder again, so we might go back to doing 2 videos a week soon. But not right now, because we're swamped with work. I mean, a lot of these houses that we've been working on trying to do trees, I've been working at least till 7, 8 o'clock at night, and hard work with hauling trees and cutting and all that. So I really don't feel like trying to edit a video when I get home. So with that being the case, I'm probably definitely not going to do 2 for a little bit, but we should be starting that soon. Maybe start next month. It seems people watch them a lot more when it starts getting colder. So try and get y'all those. But like I say, as far as our safety, we fared well. Haven't videoed any of the tree removals that we've done simply because of time frame. Trying to get stuff off quickly, trying to get customers back up to where they can at least live in their house semi-comfortably while waiting to have the full repairs done. So haven't done any of that. There is one that we have coming up where we're going to remove a tree where the guy has moved in with his daughter. Basically, it's an older gentleman, so he's moved in there and quite possibly will live there from now on, even after his house is fixed. And they're not even sure if they're actually going to fix the house or if they're just going to take the money from the repairs because of where it is. They're thinking maybe building a new house on the property, which they would like us to look at doing as well. So with that being the case, we get the tree off so they can estimate what the repairs would be to be able to get the money from the insurance company, and then maybe put that towards building a new house instead. So as a down payment, of course, you know, it wouldn't be enough to build the house they're wanting to build, but it would at least help. So with that being the case, that tree wouldn't be quite as much of a rush. Hopefully we could maybe video that, so at least you could see a little bit of the tree removal. But it's not the most important thing. The more important thing is just getting people back up and running. So just trying to give you all a little update. Hope y'all enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you the next time.